Hey, what's up? I'm back.
Rockin' you since '82.
IronFist.
When last I left you, I'd said that I wanted to see this songwriting series part
1, 2, 3.
be a summer song. And I'd explained sort of what my background with summer songs were and why I feel like we can really stand to have one in the IronFist catalog. But then Mike had, in between times, texted me that he thought what we needed was a song that somehow made mention of like a particular time. He said, like, I feel like we should have something like a rock around the clock, something that mentions some specific times like that. And I thought, all right, if we're going to do that, rather than rocking around the clock, why don't we rock in the summer? And so I'm playing with that. I'm like, rock in the summer, So what I finally came up with was something that is, I think, pretty simple, and I don't know if it's the right idea, but this is why it's a series. This is how we're going to flesh it out between the two of us. This is rock and roll all summer long. The idea is verse 1 can be beginning summer things. So school getting out, not Alice Cooper, been done, but just the idea that June, we can mention June, school gets out, you start to do all of the first stuff, and then chorus. Second verse can be July, probably mention Independence Day. Maybe that's the time to really like go to the beach or talk about how great Michigan is as the middle coast. Chorus 2, and then probably like swirly twirly guitar solo from my bandmate, and then break or a bridge that mentions August. And August can still be good, but maybe it's August that can be hinting at sort of a nostalgia or almost an anticipated nostalgia, if that makes sense. I don't know, the idea that the days of summer are waning, but we've still got time to cruise the strip or have adventures or go to the ice cream store. That idea though. So we're going to rock and roll all through the summer. Mike, for your reference, I'm in A. And of course this is really A flat, but like all good rock bands of a certain bent, we downtune half a step. So Mike, just pretend it's an A, and if you play it on your guitar in A, it'll sound right because it's A flat. And ignore the out-of-tuneness of the piano. I know the whole thing needs to be tuned. Luckily, I'm not going to play C natural for you because this is what lower C sounds like, middle C, and in between, we're rocking and rolling all through the summer. So something simple like, we're gonna rock and roll all through the summer. We're gonna rock and roll all through the summer. From the graveyard to the beach. This is, we're a Stephen King book now. Not the graveyard, but I like to the beach. All through the summer, from the mountains to the beach. Sounds like God Bless America. From the cat tower to the beach. I'm looking at the cat tower behind me. What's outside? From the swing set to the beach. Backyard. The alliteration. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll is like a juicy peach. I don't know. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll sounds like a giant leech. God help us. Backyard to the beach. Speech. Sneech. Rock and roll is just a star-bellied sneech. Come on, work with me here. Just shout them out. Beach, creech, deech. feech, E, F, G, heech, I, J, K, keech, leech, cheech. From the backyard to the beach, rock is always high like Jug and Cheech. Now, leech, meech, neech, preach. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll, what I love to preach. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll is never in my reach. That's exactly the opposite. Always. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll. I mean, shoot. Sorry. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll is always in my reach. Maybe the minor there, rock is always in my reach. No, I'd rather save that. Save that minor. Save that for you, Mike, F sharp minor. Save that for like the breakdown. That's a good spot to go in the breakdown. So just make it 4 again. So it's all A, D, and E. Rock, 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 through summer. Rock, rock, roll all through the summer. From the backyard to the beach, rock and roll is always in my reach. We're gonna rock, 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 roll all through the summer. Best things in life are free. Keep them for the birds in. Okay, that's enough. This last thing just hit my ears. When it's that, like that third time, back out to the beach, we could really, you're gonna hate this, Mike, we could really double down there and do some Beach Boys oohs and ahs in there. That would sound great with Rachel. Ooh, Rachel, coming for you. That would sound great. Rachel. That would sound great with Rachel on the high vocals. So where I'm doing background, where Mike is doing background, background, back out to the beach. That could be something like ooh, ah. That's not the right note, but I don't care. Just that idea, this rich, layered Beach Boysian ooh, ah. Yes.
Hey everybody, it's my turn. So I just watched the video that Scott did on his ideas about the song, and I love it, I love it, I love it. And I have a whole bunch of thoughts and a whole bunch of stuff. But the first thing that I heard was this song needs to be piano based. So there you go, Scott. There is piano and rock and roll. And Rachel did hear you say that in class because she messaged me right away and said, Scott said this. Careful what you say. I'm totally sure there was a context. But anyway, that's not why anybody's here. So I love the piano. I love the A, the D, and the E. The 1-4-5 of that is really good. And immediately I started hearing an intro. So I want to talk about that a little bit or just play what I heard. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. If I remember right, he was playing, starting on A. And then to the E. So it's the 1, 4, and the 5. Totally fine. So yeah. So very, very typical. And then he wanted to add the 6th in there for the break, which would be an F sharp minor. If I knew how to play guitar. So A, D, A, E, and then F sharp minor, which is the 6th minor. So that all works for me. I'm not going to get into my part on that yet because I feel like we need to focus on getting the piano stuff down, and then I'll build the guitars and the bass guitar and he already has a melody line and he's got some vocal or some lyrics for it. So I think that's great. So we got a huge start on this song already, definitely. A second element that I like was him talking about very Beach Boys. I agree. If we're going to do a summer song, I like the all of the stuff that he's talking about, where he kind of took in what I said and just kind of started bringing that into the song as well. And then the word that I thought of, and I can't remember the line how it goes. Let me look because I wrote it down. From the backyard to the beach, I want to lick it up like a juicy peach. I like that. So he had gone something about reach. Either one, but to me, I like the idea of it being summer and you just like bite into that juicy peach and the juice is just running down your...
Yeah.
I think we have a lot of elements already to the song. Whether Scott does the keys or Rachel does the keys if she has time. I think it's a great concept. I need more of the song before I can even think about doing, guitar solo. But I think we want to just develop these concepts a little bit more. I definitely hear it. I definitely hear what he's pitching my direction. I'm hitting it, and I'm loving it. So that's where my head is at the moment. I don't have any other thoughts at this point. He's not going to see any of this except I did text him the lick it up like a juicy peach line because I just thought it was phenomenal. That immediately came to me when he was doing the video, when I was watching his video. He sent me this video over a week ago, and I just got to it today, and we've got to get a video out day after tomorrow, so I need to get my lazy butt moving. So anyway, I think that will do it for this one, but you're already hearing huge steps forward in the concept for the song. So from this point forward in this video series, it's going to be a lot of nitty gritty.
And we're not even a dirt band.
So that'll do it. We will catch you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, tell other people. If you're interested in writing music, let us know. I offer songwriting lessons. Scott and I would be willing to work with you too, of course, not for free, but for a fee, because we're both professional musicians. But we would appreciate all the support and all the love you can send our direction. And if you haven't checked out Iron Fist, please do that. ironfistonline.bandcamp.com. We are on YouTube /@IronFistBand. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/IronFistOnline. Like, share, subscribe. I already said that. And don't forget, rock!
Edit her out, Paul. Edit her out.